This episode of the All About Nothing podcast is sponsored by listeners like you and Big Media LLC, encouraging you to check your voter registration. In a world where every voice counts, ensuring your registration is accurate and up to date is the simplest, most effective way to guarantee your vote is heard. Don't leave your participation to chance. Take a moment today and verify your status and stay ready for the next election by visiting theallaboutnothing.com/voter.
Hey, it's Zach from What the Pod Was That and the All About Nothing podcast. And America's birthday is coming up faster than we can track. Celebrate Independence Day in style with ZJZ Designs' latest t-shirt collection on TeePublic. Introducing 3 brand new 4th of July heart designs that perfectly capture the spirit of America. These shirts feature vibrant, patriotic colors and unique heart-shaped designs that stand out at any celebration. Whether you're heading to a fireworks show, a barbecue, or just enjoying the summer sun, our 4th of July heart collection has something for everyone. Show off your love for the red, white, and blue with ZJZ Design. Visit ZJZ Design's TeePublic shop today and get ready to shine this Independence Day. Links in the show notes or visit zjzdesigns.com and check out all the great designs. New designs come up often. zjzdesigns.com.
The All About Nothing podcast may have language and content
that isn't appropriate for some. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, Nothingers, to the All About Nothing podcast. This is episode number 309. I am Barrett Gruber. You can follow me across all social media at Barrett Gruber. What's your social? You don't want to give it away?
Shelby Spencer.
Just Shelby Spencer.
Just Shelby Spencer.
Is it?
But yours is Haunt.
Mine's at that Haunter on like everything. I looked out and I got pretty much everything. YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat. At that Haunter.
You'll have to. I think I follow you on everything. I just got to make sure that when I do the show notes that I put them in there so it tags you.
Okay. Using this for clout. I get it.
There you go. Please subscribe and share the show. That's how we get new listeners. Also, please consider supporting the show financially by visiting theallaboutnothing.com and becoming an official member and proudly calling yourself a true nothinger. More details on that at the end of the show. If you can't do that, please give us a 5-star review, a like, and follow us across all social media at, you can find links at theallaboutnothing.com. Okay. Yes, I did in fact buy that stand that's holding the camera and the light on Amazon. So
looks like it's leaning a little.
Well, I agree.
Your head was tilted.
I'll fix that in post.
Yeah, we love a good in post.
So I shouldn't buy things from Amazon.
And I don't know why, but
because he actively buys things from Amazon.
I did say that I needed. I lost some sunglasses that I took to the pool yesterday, and I was thinking, man, I have to go on Amazon and order another pair. Literally on the way here. So
hold on, you were in someone's private pool. You lost your sunglasses in the pool.
I don't really remember the end of events, but what I know is today when I went to leave the house, I did not have my sunglasses. And the last place I had them was at the pool. Apparently, I took a nasty spill yesterday, too. Stairs were involved. Yeah, so.
Yes, of course.
Y'all did in on
Hey. Look that out.
She could have shown a picture of anyone laying under a blanket on the floor against a bookshelf.
No, but that was
fireplace.
The fireplace.
One of those like portable fireplaces.
Fake
it's a
ones.
TV stand. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Amazon?
Was it your?
That's not mine. That's not mine. So whoever.
The likelihood is it's from Amazon,
probably.
Right? I mean,
very likely.
I actually think he got it from Big Lots. I was with him.
Okay.
Oh, Big Lots, the Amazon of IRL.
Yeah, sure.
Like if you had to walk into a place, Big Lots is
Kmart.
Well, okay. So, are there stores that that seems political? I mean,
I think it's more so just about not supporting Daddy Bezos. Like he's already rich and,
he just had one of his giant rockets explode.
Man, that was the coolest shit ever.
Oh, that was anybody on it?
No.
I think they were trying to launch
test
their own
flights or
satellites.
Yeah,
or
it was satellites. Yeah,
yeah.
It was Amazon satellites. Which, by the way, why do we have Amazon satellites?
Starlink, duh.
No, Starlink is Starlink. Starlink is that's Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Oh,
his own thing.
Let me shut my mouth.
But that's the thing.
They're not the same person.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
They have the same manufacturer though, like the one man controlling both of them.
Oh, so same dad, different moms kind of scenario.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
That's right. Whatever. Okay.
Did you really mean to invite us onto the show? Or?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to
Cut You 309 never comes out. It's not going to be this.
Yeah, well, I leave everything in, except for your address.
Thank you. Thank you for bleeping that.
I'm trying to think. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are two different people.
Are they? Are you asking me now? Because I really don't know.
Well, that wasn't really a question. I'm sure
What's the rocket for?
And which one owns, okay, Tesla and Starlink? So those are two different companies?
Tesla and Starlink are two different companies
By two different people.
by one person.
Yeah, so those
Well,
are both
okay.
Elon Musk, aren't they?
That's a weird gray situation
Same
because
dad, different mom.
so Starlink is its own company. Tesla is its own company. Neuralink is its own company. Like, but these are
what that
companies.
one is.
Well, Neuralink is a medical manufacturer that's building a chip that supposedly they'll be able to use to tell the brain how to deal with things like cerebral palsy or
Sign me up,
yeah,
daddy.
or multiple sclerosis, like
Could you tell me I could just have a button I could push when I'm having a panic attack? I'm like, you're fine.
Parkinson's. Like ultimately they
They're
think
talking
that
about real disease.
not just the
Not
ones where
the ones in here. Got
not
it.
the ones where you're on the couch and you're like, fuck, I need to get up and change the laundry.
I got
Neuralink, click.
that.
Okay, now I'm up. No, but those are all companies that Elon Musk is involved in because he's either the CEO or he owns the lion's share of the stock. So he gets to make decisions on what the companies do rather than he's not the owner.
Do we know how he got to where he was at?
We do. Do you want me to tell you?
Actually, yes.
Take me down this
just
rabbit
a
hole.
side note and go ahead and do my little spiel. Sponsor us.
That's
That's it.
Episode 309 brought to you by Starlink, Tesla, Neuralink.
Link.
Okay. Was there more to that or you?
No, just sponsor us.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
us. Give us
She's
money.
trying to get us money. We're not going to keep showing up at your house free and unpaid.
I will absolutely do that. Jonathan got ribs.
I definitely
That's
will.
right.
I definitely will. You're right.
So Elon Musk's family comes from South Africa.
Right.
And his family is very much involved in, even now, the mining of gems, diamonds, and gold.
Which I hear diamonds, like, they got a bunch of them shits. They just be hoarding them. And then that's the reason why they're so expensive.
So if he's from Africa, why is he?
Why?
South Africa. South Africa is
It's a reference. Mean Girls.
Oh, my bad.
You've never seen that?
No, he has.
I don't.
He's being serious. I'm being stupid.
I
Said
don't
Mean
think
Girls
I've
like
seen Mean
30
Girls.
years ago.
Is that the one with Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, she's the white South African.
Is she South African? Oh, she in the movie. She's
in
South
the
African.
movie, Barrett. Follow along.
Here's the thing. I couldn't name a lot of Lindsay like the last Lindsay Lohan movie that I can actually think of is probably Parent Trap.
That was pre-Mean Girls.
That's the last Lindsay Lohan movie I can think of.
Oh, wow.
I can't think of any others.
Good movie, though.
Parent Trap?
So Elon Musk
His parents are
has
from Africa.
blood diamonds.
So yes,
Okay.
his family has profited on low wage workers risking their lives to mine for diamonds and gems and gold and things like that. Extremely wealthy. When he came to the United States on a visa for him to go to school, he never
He's an immigrant. Okay, no, I'm sorry.
So he didn't finish school. Like what he did was he took the wealth that he had and he started investing in things like PayPal. He was investing in PayPal and then he sold off his shares and made a lot of money and then invested in other stuff. Tesla, if you go and you look at their website, it will indicate that he was one of the founding members of Tesla. It's bullshit. When he became CEO, he had them change their history to make it look like he was.
Sounds white.
He said, remember this different.
He invested in Starlink. He invested in Neuralink. Like these are things that he has invested in and become a part of. Is he valuable in the sense that we have? Well, you're shaking your head. No, but I think that if not for Elon Musk, that and his personality and like the ability to get out there in front of people and be just a weird shithole.
I can do that, and I'm poor.
Well, see, and that's where I was shaking my head to. It wasn't so much that yes, he's probably all of those things. It's more so like, why don't I have the opportunity to be
You don't
handed
have blood
money?
diamonds.
Right,
It's
like
the blood diamond thing.
this is what I was telling you guys about how I had a boring family. My middle class upbringing fails me once again.
They just
But
How
that's
about you?
that's one of the things about like people's obsession with Elon Musk is they act like he's some technological god, and really he's just a guy that has other people think of ideas and then he promotes them as his own.
I love that.
It's well, and I think the
ideally, it sounds very easy.
Does the idea of having a car that potentially drives itself, like, does it frighten you? Does it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Full
You
stop.
like the idea?
The way
Full
I'd
stop.
be, and I'm not incriminating myself, allegedly, I'd be doing my makeup and texting and watching TV while I'm driving, like allegedly. So no, someone else can drive me around.
That's so funny, but that's not how that's gonna work. Like,
I robot.
okay, here's the crazy part, because speaking of which, it's like all those Waymos that are like out in California or whatever, like you hear terrible stories about them all the time, like how they lock people in the car, or they like start like
They ran over a kid, right?
They ran over a kid?
I'm not.
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly ran over a
That's gonna
child.
be the theme word of the.
No, but
Fucking car allegedly ran over a kid.
no, but there was this thing where like it didn't see, like the cameras couldn't tell the difference between like something and there was an accident or whatever. I don't even know the story, so I'm not gonna get into it. But my point is, so you're willing to risk your life and well-being for a vehicle that just be out
not
in the world?
realistically. I'm a control freak. I'm not really gonna do that. I'm gonna be just like Will Smith in my Converse and be like, go to manual, get me my little steering wheel out.
I did see a man when we were driving to Florida a few months ago fully taking a nap in his Tesla. So
I've seen that.
like
I've seen that.
He was literally like, I posted on Snapchat, like he was nodded out, and I had to, because I caught it out of my side eye, and like I had to catch back up.
I'm driving, so I'm.
I was like, if my car could drive itself, I could Snapchat this man sleeping behind his wheel right now, but I just can't. No, I literally had to like slow down in the middle of traffic. I was in the middle lane, he was in the right lane, and like I slowed down just to like get back to make sure I saw what I saw, and that man was fully asleep behind the wheel.
What's your honest opinion on the Cybertrucks?
Ew.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, those fucking
cringy.
And it's not even because it's a Cybertruck or anything. Like, they were made horribly. They don't do anything.
It looks like your Whirlpool like refrigerator over
does.
there. They're like just.
If you need a truck, go get a fucking truck. Like, it's just a
Now I
hot
will say I saw a video the other day about Tesla's 18-wheelers, like the ones that they've got coming out or whatever.
Yeah, the one.
And
Yeah,
they do look really nice. As someone who drives one every day,
yeah.
I can get behind that.
So they drive themselves. The
I don't have specifics.
No, but no.
Oh, you're
the
telling me
18-wheelers. The 18-wheelers. They do. I think they drive
That
themselves.
feels dangerous as hell.
Well, yeah, but in Germany, they've already got a fleet of trucks out there that are driving across Germany completely. I mean, autonomously, but there's always a driver in the car.
I thought this
Or in
was
the
just
cab.
about electric. I didn't even realize the thought of like, but if you think about it, so being a truck driver, like there's certain like restrictions and stuff. So I'm sure all those laws will have to be rewritten.
Sure.
Like now you could be behind the wheel
like
longer
the
because you could just take a
14-hour
nap.
days. Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of scary
It's
because
very scary because they're
labor force?
expensive.
I mean, if they still need someone in the truck,
Yeah,
you just pay me to sleep.
But then they're gonna cut your wages.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
I keep thinking about, see, I have that existential crisis all the time about like technology coming in a way that like it will literally render society useless. Like I freak out about that all the time.
Do you really? I'm praying for the day.
Yeah,
So-
but then what are you gonna do? Then we'll have to do that
Stay-at-home
universal
income.
income kind of thing. Like that scares me.
I was watching the news. They were talking about that. There was a conversation about, what happens if AI comes in and it starts to eliminate all of the jobs. And now AI is doing everything that we need to sustain our life. Let's say it's a good scenario where AI is doing.
I was to say, right now it's destroying the.
Yeah, we don't have
ecosystems.
water, but everything else is handled.
Yeah. If we've suddenly created this utopian society because AI is handling all of our necessities, like how many people do you think do you think that you could survive, and not just from the perspective of now I have nothing to do, but I have everything to benefit from, but like what would be your goal for life? Like what is it
A
you
purpose.
would do? Yeah, what's your
because everyone
purpose?
needs primitive
we
to
have-
have a purpose.
yeah.
So then that's what freaks me out. So we do the haunted house thing, and I'm like, okay, that feels like an industry where for right now is a very like, it's a tangible industry. Like it's not one that I fear AI is really going to take over, like the entertainment of it all. But then I'm like, okay, what if that world gets here? Because then, like, no one, even if we were just building haunted houses all day for the, shits and gigs, like, then how are people? I don't know. This is why my brain be exploding.
Yeah.
Because I can
make this actually like kind of personal.
I can't branch out in my brain and figure out how that's working. And this is why I don't like, conversations like this.
He's now having an existential crisis. No, I think about that so much in the sense of like, you know how some people become a little too self-aware and like, well, like, what is it all for? What am I even doing? Like,
Sure.
why do I have to do this? Because those are big questions that everybody asks every day. Because it's like, I'm so tired of being broke. I'm so tired of like having stress or whatever. But it's like, if I had more time to like not just do for me, but like invest in myself, not just for even education wise or anything like that, but that like, that's why your girl can make bread now, because it's like something that slows me down enough, but there's a start and an end. It's almost like doing a project, but it's like immediate gratification, but in a slower way. And it's nice. Like it takes something that actually takes your time and energy to do. And I don't know, not like a overall distraction, I want to say, but it's just, I mean, something slower. The world's so fast now. Like,
but everything is going to fall apart behind the scenes. Like, think about it. You learned how to make bread, but like, how are we getting the materials to you to make the bread? Or even that you use a bread maker, like one of the machines, or you just use an oven? Like
I do everything by hand and then I just bake it
in an oven.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just, okay.
But also your world's only as smart as you let it be. Like if all this technology came out, you don't have to have it.
You will. That's the whole point.
Is it?
Literally the entire point.
I don't know. Maybe we're going two different ways then.
Yeah, you're over here little housing on the prairie and shit.
I'm saying that maybe like if everything else became more futuristic in that way, it would give me time to be more simplistic. I feel like everything's so complicated and I have to be so...
You think it's going to be that simple?
I would hope.
I see a world like incorporating the intelligence parts of the AI that I think could benefit. But like you said, it's eating up our natural resources. We're
I mean, if it did that, I wouldn't want it at all. But
well, yeah, but that's the thing is like even the Chinese are on the verge of. The Chinese have tested cold fusion. I think I'm saying that correctly. So basically, they've tested a nuclear fusion product that puts out more power than it takes in to create that power. So like in order to create electricity, we have to have water going through a turbine that spins, or we have to have wind turbines, or we have to have solar. Solar is actually that's an outlier. But but a lot of the time we're using coal. Or we're using natural gas to burn, to heat up water, to spin turbines to create steam that then spin those turbines to create the electricity. And the amount of energy that we're putting in to create energy that can then be pushed out through so the idea is that the Chinese are on the verge of creating this fusion product that will be able to create more energy than the energy being put into it. And if it's self-sustaining, then maybe we could figure out how to have fusion drives or whatever for everywhere, like a consumer version of this thing that maybe then we wouldn't have to be paying for electricity. And then, but the AI could figure out how to do all that stuff. And then I don't mind technology, but I'm becoming more and more of a minimalist and wanting less and less
but
things.
That's like the take it gives you though. Like, I don't know. I guess it's so backwards. I know it's wild, but it's like, again, the more convenient some things become, like if you have like the energy crisis figured out in a positive way for the environment, that's less energy that now we have to give to it.
The problem is somebody is going to have to make money.
Oh, well, that goes without saying. But
well, yeah, because we're never going to be in that Star Trek universe where
everyone's happy and free and
everyone lives their life to benefit everyone else. Like,
especially not in America. I could see that happening in like a Japan or something, but
Finland, Norway.
That's
what people think I'm joking. Those are the places I want to go. I want to live in like Norway or Finland. Like Finland is the happiest. The people in Finland, they get ranked the happiest country on the planet every year after.
That's in Finland, babe.
Is it?
Well, it's in those northern
so-
European countries. So
I don't know the
Sweden,
map.
Norway.
It's all a flat Earth anyway.
Oh.
No, just kidding.
I don't know. It's kind of
Clip that part.
Yeah. But like I see people think I'm joking, but the idea of living like in a teepee, like a large tent or whatever on the side of a fjord in Norway, and just that being my life. I have internet, I have electricity, I have heat,
Okay.
but away from civilization. I only have to go.
So you don't want to go off
fun
grid. You just want to like disband from.
I want a
communal
little
living.
space. Yeah.
Most people just go buy a farm, but
Farms are expensive.
I didn't say you had to stock it full of animals.
Well, okay. See, that was the thing. Like when we had farmland in Kentucky, the whole the no hoofs, no beaks, nothing. That's it. Only no animals. There
Oh,
could be dogs. There could be
I was gonna
cats.
ask, like, what about everything else?
No hoofs, no beaks. No cattle, no horses, no chickens, no ducks, none of that. Like
So is that a farm or just 40 acres and a not mule?
it is exactly that. But then you grow hemp or you grow marijuana or
You sound like one of my exes. I
look,
just want to live out on the land and grow all the
Grow
good
weed.
stuff. Weed.
sell it. I mean, or whatever.
Honestly, why didn't I get in on that world? I guess it's not too late in South Carolina, but like,
Yeah, when it becomes legal, you could be like one of the first. Just gotta get you some land.
you know anybody that wants to invest in that?
Yeah, a lot of retired Republicans apparently jump on the
Then why have y'all voted no this long?
because they're not retired yet.
Oh,
They
Mm.
like former Speaker of the House before what's his name? Ryan. Back when Obama was president. The Speaker of the House, when he retired, he heavily invested in marijuana.
That is so insane to me that like just to put on airs, like you want all of this stuff, but like because you have to be performative, then you can't.
It gets worse than that. There are Republicans that on their deathbed, they will say things like, I regret how awful I was to black people. I regret that I supported segregation.
More people should be like that.
Yeah, but they wait until they're dying. They wait until to the point where it's like,
it don't
Now it
fucking
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right.
Might as well took that to the grave.
Death,
I mean, we
the
didn't
great
find out-
equalizer.
we found out about who was the senator from South Carolina that lived to be 100-something years old, Strom Thurmond. Find out he's got black daughter and like black grandchildren because
I love that.
He
Whenever
has-
stuff like that comes out, I'm like, it's just like the taste.
but he hit it. Like he didn't have to be a racist asshole all his life, except for the performative function of making the Dixiecrats and the Republicans happy. Just
What word did he just use?
Dixiecrats. Were you afraid I was going to say something negative?
Sure, it was leaning that way.
No, well, the Dixiecrats were the Southern Democrats that all believed in like all of like Ku Klux Klan and segregation and racism and things like that. And then they became the modern day. They left the Democrat Party to become Republicans.
Mm.
So it was just part of this whole. I mean, there were Republicans that were extremely liberal, like or not extremely liberal, but you had like President Eisenhower, who embraced a lot of the things that Franklin Roosevelt did, FDR did. You had, well, I mean, there weren't very many of them.
So keep going.
But but you had Republican presidents that supported Democrat ideas and programs that didn't try to
If you called it
dismantle them.
independent, they would not have gotten voted in.
Yeah,
Mm.
but you know, so it's just weird that there are so many of them that, like Tom Tillis is a senator right now, and
You know I don't know who that is.
it's okay. He's a
Check episode 308.
yeah. He is a senator who, now that he's leaving office, is very vocal against Donald Trump and his administration. Like he is very explicitly saying things that Donald Trump doesn't like, and Donald Trump is very excited to see this guy leaving. Acts as though this is a guy he's never liked and he's never wanted in there, except when he supported him in 2016 and then 2020 2022, and it's always been but these Republicans wait until they're losing. Bill Cassidy out of Louisiana is a Republican that now is being much more vocal against the president, and he's waiting until he's lost his seat to wind up acting like a hero.
Honestly, I think they do it as it's all a ploy. I mean, I think they're doing it because what they were doing is not working anymore. It's not, they fell out of favor with the wrong people anyway already. So now they're like, well, I'm going to switch it up and get good with the other side now. So people will still push me in some direction. I'm sorry. There's always a game to it with them, and that's not Republican or Democrat. That's all politicians.
Oh yeah. But do you remember, several years ago, you probably don't.
I was gonna say Barrett.
There was a Republican candidate or Republican. There was a Republican in North Carolina named he was in a wheelchair. Crap, I can't think of his name. I did a deep dive on him one time. Anyway, he broke this story to one of the presses about how everyone in Congress, whether the House or the Senate, they're going to these orgy parties. They're doing drugs.
Now I'm suddenly interested in politics.
Yeah, well, but
there's a fine line in between some of these, though. Hold on.
But he was on his way out, and he said all these things. I can't remember his name. I want to say it's like Caldwell or something like that, but I know that's wrong.
Caldwell.
Matthew. It's gonna kill me that I can't remember his name, but it's not. It's
in the
not
comments,
really
someone in the comments screaming right now.
So,
I know him.
But he broke this story and then fell out of good grace with all the Republicans and Trump. Although I don't remember Trump commenting on it too much because I'm pretty sure that he was like, "Oh, they're orgies. I gotta go." But he waited until he was basically out of office to start dropping all this stuff, and it drives me crazy.
Again, he's fallen out of favor with the other one, so he's like, "Oh, let me just lift my truth really quick."
Well, it didn't do any favor with the Democrats because they had zero interest in him. So
I mean, once you see a party start flipping sides, especially drastically, go ahead and wash your hands of them.
Yeah, well,
they're full of shit.
I agree. I don't know. Hold on, microphone. It felt like it dropped. And
it's the magnets. You should have a little clippy like us.
Well, unfortunately, the clippy thing broke off, so I haven't figured out a replacement.
I bet you bought that from Amazon, didn't you?
Son of a bitch. Yeah, I sure did. Let me see. What do I got in the cards?
Oh, Lord. I hate those damn cards.
Oh, that's not fair. I haven't even asked you some of the interesting questions.
It's because you taped them on there. That's the part that's irking me.
Okay, let's talk about that. You are insulted. I'm just going to explain this. He's upset at me because the cards are taped. I print these little pieces off and then it's in front of the thing. I tape them on there, but it's so I can reuse them.
I don't like it.
Why?
It's just, again, this is never meet your heroes because then the illusion shuttered.
Shuttered.
Mm-hmm. What is the this can be an interesting thing. Best worst things about living and doing community work in South Carolina?
Is this because JC is specific?
Yeah, probably.
Take it away, Madam used to be president. Okay, so can you rephrase that question one more time for me?
Can I rephrase it one more time?
Use it in a sentence.
What are some of the best and worst things about living and doing community work in South Carolina?
I'll give you the worst. And not because I'm a money grubber or anything like that. It's doing it for free just because it is a lot of stress that you don't have to put on yourself, but you do it because there's a cause for it. That's one of the best parts. There's a cause. But one of the worst parts is I give all this energy away for free and it's taxing.
Literally.
Do you feel like it takes you away from your family?
No, because I drag them with me. But
yeah, that's true.
It's more so to care about something so much that not a lot of people care about, which isn't like, that's always, I guess, a nonprofit's thing, is that like, oh, we care, but not a lot of people do. It's that how much you do actually put into it, like with making sure that haunt opens every year, because the actual end goal is to take money to donate to something else that can really use it, that keeps, going, like dwindling rate on funds and stuff. It's stuff like that. So it's like y'all see a haunt, but we see a bigger picture where we can send more campers to camp, or they can have supplies and stuff like that. So, and it goes from small scales to big scales. So,
Am I supposed to weigh in on this?
You are the president of the KC West Columbia JCs. I would have figured that there would have been some sort of a...
And you know how I feel about politics. So my name is Bennett and I'm not in it.
Oh, he said his name was Barrett. He ain't gonna air it. So say something.
No, okay.
know it and didn't know it.
I am a big advocate for, see, this is why I wish I was like a Bezos or somebody, not like morally or anything, but like financially, because again, speaking from a place of I've never really had to like want for anything kind of thing. So it's like being able to benefit others in that way is a really nice feeling.
Yeah.
So it's one of those like, the helping mothers, or I can't call it off the top of my head right now. Yeah, where it's like wrapping the gifts and everything, and like seeing someone else's, holidays impacted in a positive way, like stuff like that. It's really nice. But like, I don't know if there's, bad downside is, like you said, just trying to juggle life. Juggle life with being a good person. If you could, be paid to do it, and in that sense, maybe making it a full-time effort, where it's like, I don't have to.
So that actually might be very opinionated, because there are people who can do the not-for-profit, which they do get paid to do it. We're just not there. So we do it all for
So
free.
what she said is we need to start our own organization and pay ourselves to
We'll
benefit the community.
Oh, wait. No. I take that back. There's a serial killer by that name.
Yeah, I was
Just kidding. He was.
I know where you were going.
Was he really?
Yeah, John Wayne Gacy was a JC up in North
She
Carolina.
takes every opportunity she can to tell that.
No, it's not that. It's that just happened to organically come up.
So John Wayne Gacy. Do you know when his birthday is?
No.
March 17th.
9/11.
Is that your birthday?
That is my birthday.
Wow.
I could see the serial killer.
The clown killer.
It's John F. Kennedy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he was May 29th.
Do you share your birthday with anyone?
Aaliyah.
Sylvia and her daughter.
They're both born on the same day? I didn't know that. They seem
exactly 30 years older than my daughter.
But you couldn't tell.
No.
Height, nothing.
Indistinguishable. She has a giant.
Yeah. Also, the money that Donald Trump paid to the porn star,
Stormy Daniels. Yeah, I know that name.
She and I share exactly the same birthday.
It's like time and everything.
That I don't know. I'd have to ask
a lot of people share your birthday, Barrett.
Yeah, millions of people for sure.
You said exact in a way that like it was like were y'all in the same hospital?
I don't think so.
I
don't think so.
Same dad, different moms.
Same dad. Okay, yes. Okay. Well, that would have made more sense.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I was crossing those lines. Same mom, different dads.
It can go both ways.
We'd be twins, I guess.
She shoot a whole nerve.
That I'm not sure of.
See episode 308.
Everywhere.
What are your unpopular Halloween opinions? What are some things about Halloween you don't like?
I love how you have to keep rephrasing the questions, because
not you this time. I actually saw the look on her face. That was what made me think I needed to change it.
I don't know. Scary's not fun to me.
Okay, so unpopular Halloween opinions. One, being in the South, everybody being like, you're a devil worshiper. Is that
seriously? That is a big thing.
Is that
like? I don't conflate Halloween with religion in any way. Like, even if we do like some dicey things sometimes where like religion happens to be involved, to me, I'm just like, it is what it is.
It's showmanship. It's
it's just a casualty thing. But everyone seems to think like because you like Halloween that like you're like Satan, you're in bed together.
Yeah, they do group you, and you're just like, oh, you're part of like the weirdos, and it's like.
And I say that too as a like child whose mother was like mad religious. So like for the longest time, we could only go to the trunk or treats. So, and then, when she finally allowed us to be regular kids, I guess, then I don't know. I don't know if that like low key devil worshipy aspect ever went away, but like at least it wasn't practiced. So I got to be a normal kid. But
do y'all have favorite candy? Halloween favorite Halloween candy?
no, because I was a fat kid, so I liked literally everything. There was never a like non-discriminatory.
We weren't allowed to keep our candy, so
What happened to it?
my parents threw it away.
What?
They wouldn't even eat it?
Hold on.
Well, to be fair, like they let us have a little bit of it, but the rest of it, no, they'd toss it.
So hold on. You all would walk the neighborhoods for Halloween, and then literally unwrapped packages of Halloween candy were being tossed in the trash.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were really going to be like, my parents were like, here's the almond joy for you.
Yeah,
and I'm
as
taking
we got to like teenagehood, they didn't care anymore. But when we were younger, no, we couldn't keep that shit.
Why would they even let you go?
They didn't even go with us. They just sent us out into the streets. But when we got home,
and y'all didn't think to stash the candy
I didn't say mailbox or under.
No.
Did when because you two are close to the same age, right?
Don't you forget it. I get reminded how old I am all the time.
I'm getting older.
Did you all ever have your parents doing that thing with Halloween candy where, or maybe just like the constant news reports about razor blades,
needles, and
yeah. Was that a big deal?
Why was that never like a thing? Not saying that I want harm to come to children, but I'm just saying like I feel like that was.
Or were they actually doing it?
I don't think that actually was ever a
thing.
From
time to time, but that's like. Those are from, like, it's an extreme thing. Like, it didn't happen, like, one in every state. It happened, like, twice a year.
Also, I feel like the razor blade thing, I feel like I just heard an article where that was, like, recent. Like, within the last few years, like, someone put, like, needles in candy or something like that. Like, I guess it's almost like one of those, like, when you tell a person about a thing, then it puts it into the zeitgeist. Like, a normal person wouldn't be thinking, let me put razor blades in apples. But then, like, now that I heard that story, it's like, I could put some razor blades in these apples. You know?
That was a weird
take.
Did
kids come trick-or-treating at your house?
Not at all. Ew. Kids. Ugh.
I mean, I check my kids' candies.
Like, how though?
I go through them, and if I squeeze them and it feels like air can get in, I throw them away. Like, if it doesn't have the prepackaged feel to it, like it hasn't been punctured or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I do this, it's not going to let air out, but if I do this, it lets air out. So now I know it's been open.
That's probably terrible for the mic.
That's fine.
Sorry.
No. So what I'm saying is like doing an arbitrary check to me is kind of pointless regardless. Like, if I was really trying to harm your child, I could reseal the candy or I could like...
That is true. That is doing my due diligence.
Fentanyl. Just lace everything with fentanyl.
Like,
everything.
I mean, people doing that, again, trying to hurt people, but nobody's going to waste good drugs on kids. Let me just go ahead and throw that out there.
That too.
I think that's the thing is like, I don't understand unless someone actually has some sort of mental disorder or
and that's typically what it is.
But the idea of like harming someone, because if talking about John Wayne Gacy, like
full circle.
If you don't see the benefits of if you don't see the negative impact that it's having on somebody, then what's the point in doing it?
That's why they always say someone that kills you is more likely to be the person that knows you because there's that like, there's that tangibility to it. So yeah, you're right. I could walk next door and just kill your neighbor, but that doesn't have.
Love you, Jonathan.
I don't know him, so there's no benefit to it.
Yeah.
Like, other than the joy of killing or whatever.
Well, then that kind of takes away from the John Wayne Gacy aspect of it, though, because he didn't know the people he killed. He targeted certain people, but he didn't know them.
He didn't track. Like, I thought that's what
he did a little bit of tracking,
enough.
but he didn't know them. Like, not how it would be like.
How is it going to impact their families? How?
Yeah.
I think he enjoyed killing.
Maybe.
Like I think that was a.
So then maybe people that spike candy just enjoy spiking candy.
But that's something different because the likelihood is of like harming a child or killing a child with spiked candy. Like I mentioned fentanyl, like lacing it with fentanyl. I don't know what the impacts of fentanyl are because I hear one thing and then I hear another. Like I hear that like police officers will literally wrap themselves in hazard mat costumes
it
or whatever.
Depends on the type, and not to make myself sound like a druggie because I'm definitely not. I just know a lot. There's difference between like medical grade street grade consistency, like because you have like liquid, powder, all of that. So it just depends on what it is.
Okay.
The powder one can hurt you really bad because it's like if it's airborne and it can kill you.
So
Where does
legitimately,
fentanyl come from?
well, that's the other thing is like
The Fenty theory. I don't know.
I was watching a TV show that was from like the 80s, and I don't remember what TV show it was, but it was the whoever it was that was on the program, or the it was a sitcom, I think.
Program.
Sorry, showing my age.
I was repeating that word in my head.
They when he was rattling off all of these drugs that he was talking about all these drugs, he mentioned fentanyl. It was like 1987.
Do you have that sometimes where like you'll be watching an old program and
Okay.
it's a thing that you feel
No,
like is
I've
the
had that.
today of things, but then you're like, they had that back in the 80s? Like,
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
Yeah,
I do that all the time.
but I didn't. But I don't remember that.
It's because it finally came into being like an
Zeitgeist.
epidemic. It like it existed, but now there's an epidemic of it. Because it's like so accessible. It
Is
used
that-
to not
It's on your
be.
radar now, and then that's why, I guess.
Maybe because
Well, that's how they say like, oh, this danger's never existed because social media. It's like, no, social media didn't increase the danger; it just made you more aware of the danger.
sure, like
so same thing.
like parents being afraid their kids are going to get kidnapped out of the front yard.
Yeah, and it's like
10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are at?
Sure, you're right, because that was the big ad back in the 80s too. It was like,
But also, were kids just hanging out at 10 o'clock? My parents had to be like, your ass is in the house as soon as those streetlights come on.
we
did that too.
That was
But then
just
if you
Wild
weren't,
West.
They locked the door, so it really was. Do you know where your kids are at 10 o'clock?
It's in the same behavior.
we lived at the end of a cul-de-sac, and we had one street light that when it came on, most evenings we were probably out in the cul-de-sac playing street hockey or something like that.
Do
So
streets
like,
have lights nowadays?
yeah, yeah.
I-
I've got one literally right next to your car.
Okay. I don't think I've ever
There's
paid
one at the end
attention
of
to
your
that.
driveway. Yeah, go outside tonight.
Okay. I've never
Just
paid
be
attention.
careful.
I actually think it's across the
It's
street. but
one
there's
of
in
those
your
things like
cul-de-sac.
as a child, you were more aware of that thing because again, maybe that was your indicator. It was like your timekeeper or whatever. But as
I
an
saw
adult,
it
I'm like,
and didn't go inside. I was
do
locked
like-
out of the house
do
for the
streets
night.
have lights? Because nowadays everyone has like a porch light or my next door neighbor has that damn automatic like
Oh,
Want to
whatever.
hear
like-
something shocking?
Hmm.
We had porch lights back when I was a kid too.
I don't know if you did. Don't know if you
While
did.
you were watching your program, your light was on.
It's wasting that
Porch
electricity.
light.
Would you rather have a scary Halloween or a fun Halloween?
Scary, Barrett. What kind of question is that?
I would say fun.
Like, is it like your life is this way? Like, I gotta go outside and be scared or something? Or like,
like
are you saying,
Would you rather be scared?
am I
for
going to an
Halloween or fun
event
Halloween?
Yeah,
that
an
is
event.
fun or scary
Yeah.
or whatever? Yeah, I would say scary.
yeah.
I'd
'Cause-
say fun, and I say that because like scaring's so boring. Because we make scares.
But
so
that's
it's
the
boring.
thing. I don't think that I would ever.
I know, because
don't
going through haunts, you do react so much, and you still get so scared.
I'd
And I'm
be
just
so
like,
scared.
drop panel. There's an actor there. Like, look at that light trigger.
Brother, get a
She
load of
ruins
this
them.
guy.
I don't ruin them. I keep my mouth shut. It's just like nothing's.
I'm saying
I
that's
can't
not a
get
fun
scared, so I'd rather have
energy.
fun.
That's not a fun energy to take into spaces like that.
I try not to. I have fun because I'm so excited about all the small details. But what do I do on our haunt? I'm a layer girl. I like to see everything.
See, so none of the haunts actually scare me. There isn't anything that triggers like fear. Although I will say this, when some of the haunts, like they'll have some of the actors come around while you're standing in line.
Mhm.
And if they come up behind me, it's not the costume, but it's the fact that I now have somebody like inside my bubble. Those little things will scare me. But like if I'm going through a haunt, I am just thoroughly entertained at people's efforts to try
That's
and
what I
scare.
love too. I applaud people
Y'all
who
are
can do that.
boring.
Oh, thanks.
I think there's a potential that I could be scared.
I do
But-
get
Because now that's all I want to do now is try and scare him. Like,
Well,
we
I
know
don't,
where he lives now.
but I don't. That's true. But I'll give you a code to the door. But
Barrett comes home, you're just sitting in that chair. Like,
Mask on.
yeah, I'm home all the time. I will scare you all by me sitting in the chair. I would, in order, I think, for me to be scared by some of this stuff, because you all legitimately do put together things in your haunt that could, like, if I didn't know it was coming, because I always get a pre-tour.
Yeah,
So
that's
stop
true.
the pre-tour.
So, yeah, I gotta stop doing the pre-tour.
So let me ask you this: like hot stuff aside, like you be scared of stuff. Like, is there anything on IRL that be like? I guess maybe don't put that on the pod, but
No,
like,
I look.
but like,
honestly,
so
so
me, if I'm home alone, I'm like, okay, then I'm conscious of like I couldn't
Well,
be in
it's
a
'cause you're
big house by
hyper-aware.
myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I at least have the dogs or whatever. But it's like if I'm in a house by myself, let's just say the house that we're in now, like, or if it were like this house, I'd be like, this is too much space for one person, and anything could be here. Like, you know, I don't watch scary movies when I'm by myself either. But
so I live
I'd be scared.
I live in this world where I recognize that the only thing about fear and danger
Fear itself.
is well, danger is real. Fear is just part of your
Okay.
mind.
That is the
Okay. If
thing.
you rationalize it that way, that makes sense.
So like doing the podcast, I have suffered from fear because of comments that people have left threatening my life because of things that I've said on the podcast and published out there. People,
Maybe don't air these last 2 episodes.
but people will make comments like one of them that I had to turn in a sled was somebody. I'm going to paraphrase it. Basically, somebody said you don't deserve to live, and ultimately, I didn't even think anything of it because it's not real. They don't know where I live and whatnot. So I never
know that.
No, but I was able to.
By the perceived threat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't feel danger from it until. And shout out to Heather Bauer, representative from Richland County. She was the one. She was like, "If you got a threat, you legitimately need to call it in a sled." And I was like, "Fuck it, fine." So I contacted SLED, filled out a bunch of paperwork for it, and then for almost 3 or 4 weeks after that, I was getting notifications from YouTube or Google and YouTube saying that, you know, we've taken this comment down and telling me I need to go review it because it might need to go to law enforcement or something like that. And I was going to say, out of like 40 different notifications, I had to go and report 5 or 6 of them because they pushed themselves to a level of this is starting to feel dangerous. But like implied danger doesn't really affect me. Like I used to be the guy that would rappel down the side of a cliff with only using one hand because I was trying to take pictures with the other. Like I got to the point for me
But driving and taking a picture of someone having a nap in a Tesla.
Yeah, that would scare me. That's danger. That's real danger.
Okay, so danger and fear. Got it.
Yeah, it's just 2 different things.
Gotcha.
I will say that's how I kind of coped with, you know how I'm afraid of the dark, right? And it's because it's irrationalized just not being able to see anything. Something that got me over it is like, if I'm in a place that I know my way around, someone's in here, I'm going to cut the fucking power because I know my way around here.
She said that at work the other day.
I did. We had a whole like shooter training thing. And I'm like, well, what are you going to do? I was like, can we cut power off? Like, why would you do that? And I was like, because I know my way around here. They don't.
That's fair. So like, if
They also asked me to leave.
No. I was just gonna say like, see, I fear of the dark's not one of those things I've been like I've been afraid of because like we used to go spelunking in caves as Boy Scouts and like, you know what spelunking is?
I
A
thought
real
I know
height
that
activity.
urban
Yeah, when you're in the
dictionary
caves, like
version.
yeah, I know.
And like it's pitch black. It's so black that your brain will start to trick you into thinking that you're seeing things that do not exist. That's like when we
That sounds terrifying. It's like that movie.
Don't look at me.
No. It's a horror movie where the girls go they go spelunking and then there's like little creatures or whatever that live in the cave. But that's probably what that's based on.
Well, I remember experiencing that, thinking that I'm seeing like a little trail of blue lights or something like that.
Now, is this using like your headlamp? Then you're looking into the darkness and imagining things, or
no,
it's
that's
like
turning your headlamp off, pitch black. There is no light coming in from anywhere. And
see, that's terrifying.
But why would you do that?
I don't know.
His badge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Boy Scouts forgot.
Yeah, merit badge. But it was just one of those things. Like if we were down in a cave with a guide, then we'd all sit down on the ground. He'd tell us, you know, everybody's gonna turn off your lights. You're gonna let your eyes get completely used to the dark, That terrifies you?
That would, yes, but no, not
I'm
so
with her
much
on that.
anymore. Like, because again, I used to be like when we'd be in the haunt, and I'd have to cut all the lights off so I could see the detail with like our show lighting. I'm in there like by myself or something. I'm just like, oh my god, this is terrible. Like, oh my god. There's one time we were up there. It was late at night. He was cutting all the power off because we were about to leave. I was still in the back hallway. I start running out because it went pitch black, and I start hearing the swishing noise, and it's scaring me. So I'm running, and it's getting louder and closer, and I get out to the front, and he's sitting. He's like, "Bitch, what is wrong with you?" And I like speed walk to him, and that's when I heard it. It was my thighs and my leggings swishing together. And, oh my god, that's the dumbest I've ever felt. If you needed that answer, but
my god.
that's
see, like,
it's irrational.
For me, the running through the haunt is, for me, that's the danger part, because if I can't see something, I'm afraid I might run into it.
Well, I was in the back hallway where it's clear. We have to keep that clear, so I knew I was running to, but it was the noise of my thighs swishing
It
away.
just kept getting louder and it was following me.
I could tell it like a horror story, but then when I tell you, the bottom punchline of it, it's like, it was me.
You actually set that up really well. I was there for that and I fucking forgot, and that's hilarious.
But that kind of thing, yeah.
So this might sound like a weird question, especially with your lack of sports knowledge, but if the JCs had a rival arc, like a sports team, who's the villain? Like, is there another JC's chapter that you all are like, those fuckers?
That's less sports related than you believe it is, but
It just had the word sports.
Can I say an answer and you cut it and then you give a not good answer?
I can bleep it.
no.
No.
Are you gonna say? Is it this haunt based or JC based?
JC based.
Okay.
Yeah, no, because I thought that too. I was like, no, I don't really do that. But they create villains.
The JCs create villains.
Yeah. No. No, not so much like that. Again, when you do it so long, and I'm not the only one who's come to terms with the whole like, I got to get out of that lifestyle with them because it's taking too much away from me. They're not bad. The organization's not bad. It's a lot of fun when you're in it, but when you step back out of it and your group changes and your mentality changes about it, it's like kind of a withdrawal from it.
I'll be honest. It's one of those situations where I've always said it, where it feels like a boys' club, where it's like all the underachievers, like in high school, went on to do this to have some sense of power, and then then those are the people that like create weird like social cliques and things like that.
It makes it clicky with them having like an elite group amongst them, where it's like, well, we did it great.
And it's like, oh, well, I'm the president and I'm in charge, or I'm this person or whatever, and it's just like, dude, you're literally just
power tripping over free work.
Person that day works at Wachovia, like
Wachovia.
She don't exist no more, so I can say that. That story is pointed at.
She doesn't.
You know who you are
anymore.
Wachovia.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of some.
Sorry,
person.
gay. Sorry, everything is a she to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, that's fair.
No,
Wachovia as the bank, she does not exist anymore.
That's fair.
Great reason for existing. Great things that they're doing. Just my own personal experience is teaching me that like it was just a lot.
Did she answer the question?
She did not say who the villain was. She just said that there is one, but there isn't. That was what I got.
Yes. Between my lines.
Okay.
Look, I it's like playing kickball or softball or bowling or whatever. There are those teams where like as soon as I walk in the door, I'll see them already lined up, and I'll be like, I'll just pretend like I don't see them. They're like, "Bad." And I'm like, mm-mm.
This is why I don't play sports as an adult, because I got bullied in high school. I don't need to be bullied as an adult. I didn't actually get bullied in high school. High school was a great experience. But I'm saying as the like universal experience of being in high school. That's the time when you get bullied. So being an adult, I could not be on a volleyball team or a kickball team or whatever.
It's odd that you jumped to volleyball first.
I meant to say not volleyball, but like that's weird. Anyway.
It's a little interesting.
But that's all I'm saying is...
Episode 310 is coming up next.
That's so funny. Yeah, no, that's a weird thing, though. You still be doing like sport things as an adult?
I have quit doing bowling. I've well,
I'm joking.
which by the way, bowling not a sport. That is. There's no reason for anyone to look at bowling and be like,
Depends on who you ask.
These are high stakes.
yeah. So I think that's part of my problem
Mm.
is that in the league that I was in, there were so many people there that took it so seriously. Like they'd show up with 4 balls. They'd have a ball for this type of split, or they'd have a ball when the pins are all over on this side, and things like that. And here's one of the biggest issues I have is that they would use all of the space on the ball return tray thing. I don't know what all these technical things are in bowling. It's not.
And yet you played this sport.
I showed up.
Okay, got it.
But like, so a team. Let's say we were playing a team that had 4 people on it, and every one of them brought 3 or 4 balls. Well, that eats up all the space, and I don't have a filter if I'm annoyed. So I would walk over with my ball and look and be like, there's no space here for mine.
Get your balls out of the way.
I would ask, I'd say, is there a legitimate reason for you all to be taking up all of the real estate with all of these balls? Like, oh no, let me move one. And then they just move it and they put it on the seat next to them. And it's like,
dude, bowling is passive aggressive.
I was just about to say, and honestly, you're giving me great, like, I'm going to start pinning a new, this is the making of a movie. Like this. Like,
oh no, this should be the haunt.
Balls of Fury.
Yes.
Balls of Fury or something,
Or
where
part
it's
2.
like you as the main character, like, has to deal with other adults that are on a bowling league. Like, this sounds like
gosh, that absolutely sounds like my nightmare.
bring back cinema in this way. We haven't gotten a movie about that in a while.
That too, Google being like,
Barrett's constant reactions to people that annoy him. There's a lot of content there. But yeah, so on top of the other teams, I also was suffering from severe social anxiety. Like it would drain my batteries being there. The music is so loud. People are loud. The fact that we're playing 3 games every Tuesday night, and as we were playing, the other teams would take so long to get up and do their round.
That would bother me.
And I'm just, because I'm already having to break myself away from my team to have my bubble.
Barrett, so why were we doing this? Let's unpack. Why were you going to this bowling thing? Why were we going to this bowling thing if you truly sound like you didn't enjoy any aspect of it?
Because out of the 6 people that I bowl with, I liked, 3
you
or
liked
4
the
of them.
6 people. You didn't like everything that came along with those 6 people.
No.
So there's no other thing that you 6 people could have done, like just going to sit at a bar maybe, or
they enjoy bowling. That's they enjoy bowling.
So you didn't want to be the Barrett Debbie Downer. And
you know what? If they watch this episode, several of them will be surprised to even hear that I was that
upset about it.
Yeah.
This is you like airing it out now.
I mean,
I love this. That's getting real in a moment.
honestly, delete this, restart. I want to hold the cards.
Oh yeah, y'all can ask tons of questions about why is Barrett like he is.
This is very funny because honestly, we're usually the receiving end of the questions, but to ask, it's actually kind of a like.
Go get 3 new T-shirts. We'll pretend it's a whole different day.
I'm starting to. Yeah, I'm feeling like okay. I'm stepping into my interview bag.
Oh,
it took me 35 years.
No, I'm
36.
Look, I'm a weird guy because like I have very little tolerance for family when it comes to like parents and my brother. Like my mother will tell you, she knows that I get very she describes it as I'm just being, maybe I don't know how she describes it exactly, but I think that in her mind I'm just being a jerk. But really it's just I like things the way I like them regardless, and I would rather people let me do what I want to do without them feeling like they were in the way.
I've dated a person like that.
Yeah,
where it was my way or the highway kind of thing, and
see, it's not the highway. They don't have to. You
don't have to leave, but
they just have to.
Fuck out of here.
They just have. People just have to deal with those. what is it, idiosyncrasies?
Yeah.
They just have to deal with the fact that.
But you see how that doesn't work when more than one
You're
person
like
is
my
involved.
picky 6-year-old. I can make steak for everybody, but I'm gonna have to make her
Chicken nuggets. Exactly.
I mean, or let her make her own chicken nuggets.
That's not, yeah. What part about 6 didn't you hear?
I don't know. I don't know what my kids were capable of.
Okay,
At 6.
so instead of that,
I don't know what they were getting.
I'm gonna make me steak, and I know you don't like steak, so go in there and make your chicken nuggets. That's how you're gonna be treated.
Not rationalizing with a 6-year-old.
Or here's my idea. I don't like, if let's say you're doing steak and steak's the thing I don't like.
Genuinely, you don't.
Oh no, I love steak.
Okay.
No.
We're role playing.
Yeah,
got it.
So in that situation, let's just say I don't like that. Then you just say, hey, we're having steak tonight.
Tough shit.
That's it. And then at that point, I would either have to figure out, and for the most part, I would just go along with it so other people would feel uncomfortable.
But I'm very much that person too, though.
But as I'm getting older, I'm recognizing more and more that I can't make that face that makes people think that I'm comfortable. Like, I'm recognizing more and more that.
So your bitch face is less rested.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Like, I mean, okay. Another example would be if, let's say we were all standing outside just hanging out and a neighbor walks over and takes over the conversation completely. I am very likely.
He goes.
I am very likely to find some way of making jokes or something potentially at their expense in order to try and make them just uncomfortable enough
for them to leave.
You're a bully?
Yeah, this is very bully behavior, and I don't stand for that. But what I do stand for is okay, so this is sounding really passive aggressive. Like, instead of you being able to just say the thing that you should say,
you're like pot and kettle there, because you don't do that either.
I didn't say I disagreed or agree with that. Like, I am. This is about Barrett.
Because that's where you benefit from. Like, I'm the balance here, because not only am I going to say the thing, but I'm going to say it bluntly.
She will,
I'm
and
a people
that's what I
pleaser too,
love
which is
about
wild.
her. That's what I love.
I will make you chicken nuggets, but I'm looking at you and be like, why the fuck are you so picky? Why can't you just eat the steak?
She gonna be Rachel about them chicken nuggets, but she gonna make them. One thing about my best friend.
Yeah. Like, I will absolutely accommodate to anyone, but I'm going to ask you bluntly something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I'm uncomfortable, then what makes me comfortable is moving it into something that entertains me.
So can I ask you something about
This is giving very
it?
Mac energy.
It
Not
is.
to
I love
like
that earlier.
not
Okay,
to like
Mac's good though. Love Mac.
I want to get
Question
the
for
two of
you
them in
then.
the same room together.
We should. That's the next
Are you
thing.
doing anything on Tuesday? How's bowling town?
Oh Lord. I have my kids this week.
Oh yeah. Question for you then. Do you like the direct approach? Like, if I were to walk into here, you didn't want me here, but I came in because, like, my best friend's here. He invited me. But you're just like, would you be like, why are you here?
I would. Yeah. That's like when people introduce me, like, if someone, one of the things that really, really annoys me is when
the ball bag of anger over here.
Somebody, but it's not all the time. It doesn't happen frequently.
Sounding pretty frequent.
It's frequent enough that I remember, and it's not one of those things that I knock out in order to make room for something else to remember.
Mm-hmm.
But there are times where people would be like, I need to introduce you to so-and-so because you will love them. Immediately, I'm not interested. I don't want anyone to tell me how I'm going to feel about somebody else.
So saying that I want to get him and Mac in the same room,
That doesn't bother
me. Probably immediately is like, I don't want to do this.
But you didn't.
That's why you got the. That's why you got the kids this week.
You didn't automatically infer that I was going to like somebody because I might be similar to him. But like, I've had.
But you don't catch that as an inference though. If I'm literally saying like, this is very him energy. I need y'all to meet.
It literally has to be the words. It has to be the words.
You are so mad. We got to get them in the same room.
But like,
episode 310, Mac meets Barrett.
But if someone introduces someone to me, and they, there's this there's that assumption that I'm going to like them. But if I don't, if somebody brings somebody in and doesn't introduce them, that's the first thing I would do. Who are you?
That's weird energy, Barrett. Yes.
I feel like,
okay, so are you saying the three of us, we're just standing here talking, you don't know her, you've known me for a while. You're just going to turn to her and be
if
like,
she just walks
but
right
if
in,
I don't, because I have a bad, like, I don't introduce people.
Yeah.
I never have, like, if I'm around, if I notice, like, if I look at her and she's looking like, he ain't really introduced me yet, then it'll, like, spark that. But I'm not going to innately be like, hey, this is my best friend, Shelby, whatever. I just go into talking to you like we've been talking forever and we've been...
Just so you know, that's been the past 15 years of our relationship. So that's why he's telling you wholeheartedly, that's true.
So I may not necessarily put it on her, but I would put it on you. You going to introduce me?
Okay, that's a little less...
I don't know.
Weird,
My father-in-law, when he brought his now wife around, I didn't know, and she just was talking over, and it's like, who the fuck are you?
Honestly,
I literally did that.
Yeah.
Because for me, there might be a little bit of entertainment in watching someone try to figure out. Yeah, but if you break that glass with them, I don't think that they're like, if they're going to be bothered by it, I think that it's more likely
telling of them.
Yeah.
As I said, there's one of two ways that goes, and it's either they'll appreciate it or they won't, and that lets you know.
But see, I'm that weird person in a scenario like that where I'm gonna just try and make the light of it, even though you're being like weird and snarky or whatever. I'm gonna be like, his energy's off, but I'm gonna just smile through this interaction because, like, I just don't want to be that person that. Is this like that boom the other day?
Yeah, the same thing.
Did you feel that? Did you hear it?
No, I just heard it, but I thought you like kicked something.
My feet did not move.
It sounded like you kicked like a hollow box.
Please don't be a bomb. I don't want to die in this house.
Imagine having to haunt his you-know-what chair over there. That's where you're going to be.
So first of all, if it was a bomb,
we would have been dead.
Yeah, we'd have felt it before we heard it. So good news there. You survived.
It's because nobody else knew where that other boom came from. That's all.
I have. We'll just wrap this episode up with that. Is that I have a theory, and I put it out there, and it has not been validated except for one or two places, specifically by very like scientific people that work in the meteorology. No, it was a fucking meteorite burst.
I saw some stuff about that too.
Okay, let's back it up. What is a meteorite? Is it just the rocks that fly through space?
Well, a meteor burns up in the atmosphere. So it's a meteor burst, essentially. A meteorite has to hit the ground. I don't think anything hit the ground. I think what happened was somewhere over near Irma or whatever, in this general vicinity, there was a meteor that came into our atmosphere, traveled a pretty good distance through the atmosphere. Now, people are like, well, there wasn't a trail. We didn't see a contrail.
Yeah, where did it land?
It was cloudy.
Well, it doesn't land. It just it blew up. But like...
Yeah, I think hitting the atmosphere, especially at its speed and everything like that, all of that different reactions in the atmosphere, it's going to blow up.
It's a lot of friction. Like air creates a ton of friction. It heats up
to like millions of degrees.
And I think it exploded. I think there may have been a sonic boom with the fact that it was coming. It was traveling as fast as it was. But like, I don't hear the sonic booms from the air show over at Shaw Air Force Base here, but they heard the explosion of this from Augusta to Florida. So it just doesn't make sense to me that it was some airplane that you can't go back and look at any radar tapes to see what was flying through the air. Yeah, they record those.
Oh.
But so no one can identify that there was a plane. They can't identify, and NASA's come back. It's like, well, we don't have any visuals on
this. Went all the way to NASA.
Mm-hmm. But
that's a big thing.
I literally thought it was just thunder, like for a second.
I didn't hear it. I was in the car listening.
I was in the kitchen and I heard it, like, and I was like, "Oh, that was supposed to be thunder," but like it was weird for thunder.
Like wildly loud. Like Alex's shop, he thought someone hit the shop with a truck.
Oh yeah, no, I thought two cars had crashed literally in front of that.
Right outside, and like, did someone drop a truck like in the yard? What was going on?
It was big. It was loud, I
miss everything.
What were you doing?
I was in my car listening.
Well, on that disappointment, we'll wrap it up. But I'll just say, I still think that it was a meteor that burst in the atmosphere, and it was high enough up so that reverberation of sound could traverse that distance.
I'm gonna have to go home and do some meteor research because this story just sounds all types of
made up.
Right.
Go check out my Instagram. I put the sound that my camera recorded it.
I really gotta start paying attention to you more on social media.
And by that note, we're going to like, share, and comment.
Because okay, got it.
Oh God, that's gonna haunt me. It's gonna do it for episode number 309. Thank you guys for putting up with me for these 2 episodes, because I appreciate the all of the effort that you put into this. I know it doesn't feel like effort, but it is.
I had fun.
I had fun.
Yeah. Honestly, roll third. Like,
thank
what y'all
you
doing
for
today?
inviting us. Well, vicariously, I got the invite through because
Yeah,
Barrett,
for both of us.
although he has contact,
Hold on. Did you show him
I did.
Yeah.
I screenshot it. And sent-
Literally, are y'all in town? Like, what did I say? Are y'all in town?
but the crazy part about it is,
I
again,
did
you
reach
have
out to you.
means to access me via telephone, social
To be
media,
fair,
all the
that's
ways.
answering.
Yeah, but if I would have
He
seen
responds-
Barrett,
he
I would have been
responds
like,
pretty quickly to me.
I'd have been like,
get-
oh, this is
I'll
a
talk to
person
that bitch
I don't
tomorrow.
hear from ever, so it might be important.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
I will make this commitment. I have to do better.
It's on the record.
I'm not saying it just to
Episode
say it.
309.
I'm saying it.
Minute 69.
Legitimately, I will do better. I will do better.
Thank
You
you,
are that
Barrett.
important.
Thank you, Barrett.
And Shelby as well.
You two as well, in addition.
Yes.
I know. I get texted already. So
At the same
I
level.
have to be told.
At the same level. I will do better. I will do better. Links to all of our past episodes, podcast platforms, merchandise, and social media are available on our webpage, theallaboutnothing.com. And if you think our financial model of giving away content and entertainment is silly and you're in the giving mood, why not become an official Nothinger and support the show? Early access is available, as well as exclusive content. Did I repeat myself? You know what? I probably did.
Honestly, start at the top.
We're
Visit-
shaking things up.
I'm not gonna. Visit members.theallaboutnothing.com or find a link on our webpage. You can also give a one-time donation if you'd like to be a part of the show. You can call and leave us a message, 803-672-0533. You can email the show at theallaboutnothing.com, or you can join our Discord server. Again, links found on our webpage. Thanks for listening, everybody. You all stay safe, be kind, and
Keep your hands.
Hands to yourself. I did not.
The All About Nothing podcast is a product of Big Media and produced and engineered by me, Barrett Gruber. Thanks to Cake for our intro music, Sick of You. You can follow Everything Cake the band at cakemusic.com. Thanks to Muff the producer for our outro music. You can follow Muff on Instagram at Muff the producer. You can follow me across social media by visiting Linktree/Barrett Gruber. And you can follow Zach King on Linktree/AANZach. Want to support the show? Visit our webpage, theallaboutnothing.com, and become a member. There are several tiers available that give you early access to episodes as well as exclusive content. To find links to our social media, podcast platforms, and merchandise to support the show, as well as past episodes, visit theallaboutnothing.com. If you'd like to be a part of the show, you can email the show at theallaboutnothing.com, or you can call our number and leave a message. Dial 803-672-0533. If the time between these episodes is more than you can handle, check out our sister shows. What the Pod Was That with Carrie, Zach, and myself. Welcome to Wonderland with me. Politically Speaking with Erica, Kirsten, and Emily. And Black, White, and Blue in the South with Dr. Jameel Brooks and Bill Kimmler. Please subscribe and share this show. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe and punch that notification bell. Thank you for listening, and hear us next week. The preceding podcast is solely owned by the host or hosts and is distributed by Big Media, LLC. Copyright 2026.
Well, you've made it to the end. You survived the rambling, the tangents, and whatever nonsense we just subjected your ears to. Congratulations. Now that your brain is sufficiently scrambled, how about doing something productive for democracy? Before you go off to forget everything you just heard, do yourself a favor and double check that your voter registration is actually legit at theallaboutnothing.com/voter. It's about the only way to make sure your vote counts, even if your taste in podcasts is questionable.